My name's Philip.
Mine's Casey.
And we're here to present to you Super Sports Extreme. You can throw footballs.
You can play basketball.
You can hit tennis balls.
You can eat kiwis.
You can eat bananas.
You can peel oranges.
You can eat oranges.
You can throw oranges.
You can use steroids.
What?
Wait, what? Okay, whatever.
Hey everybody, welcome to PACT.
I'm Philip.
I'm Travis.
I'm Casey.
I'm Alex.
And we are all members of Gate Studios.
Yes, we are.
And this is the first episode of PACT where we're going to talk about a lot of cool stuff today. And we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to start with Philip, who's going to talk about stuff.
Yeah. Well, this is some spoilers, possibly. This has to do with Spider-Man.
Ooh,
Spider-Man.
I think I know what he's going to say.
They are saying, people are saying that somebody from the show Teen Wolf, never heard of it, actor Dylan O'Brien, he might be playing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, that's sweet. So, like, so Spider-Man for the Avengers, or Spider-Man as in, like, the new, like, reboot Spider-Man?
I think the new reboot.
Okay.
I like the one
Is the new
Amazing
reboot
Spider-Man
from
2
Marvel?
and 1.
So then,
I don't know.
so then, what am I trying to say? Spit it out.
Civil War.
Didn't Marvel take more of Spider-Man?
They
They bought Spider-Man.
Well, they only
No,
bought the
they
rights
bought the
for
rights.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
for the Avengers movie. That's the only rights they
Oh,
have.
I
to
thought they
Spider-Man.
bought the whole thing.
No, they only got it for the Avengers movie. Otherwise, Sony still has control over the Spider-Man franchise.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but that would be kind of, I don't know. I really liked Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
So did I.
I just got used to him.
Tobey Maguire wasn't bad. I think Tobey Maguire was a good Peter Parker, and Andrew Garfield was a good Spider-Man.
I don't know. I liked him as Peter Parker.
I want Toby back because that means they'll get a guy that plays J. Jonah Jameson. I don't know what his name is. Remember? You don't know?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna move on to Alex then, unless you have more topics to discuss.
I did, but I forgot.
Okay.
Daredevil.
Well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Daredevil. Well, I just got thinking about the Daredevil thing and how the new costume is, like, all black. And I, like, don't like that. But I was like, wait. Like, in the Spider-Man movie, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, Peter didn't have his, like, suit, like, right away. He had a beginner suit. So I'm thinking that's his beginner suit. Yeah.
So it's like a
duh.
diaper for, like, superheroes.
Diaper for
Superhero diaper.
Brought to you by
Sony, because never mind. Keep going.
the Sony have the rights to
Lifetime
Daredevil?
warranty not included.
No, I don't know. I just
Oh.
thrown that out there.
I say I'd be kind of depressed if Sony had the rights to more than one superhero. No offense, Sony. Marvel just tends to do a better job. Just a little bit. All right, Alex, what do you got for us?
I have some stuff on Steam Early Access.
Ooh.
I love early access.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Isn't DayZ early access?
I think so.
I only have a couple of games, though, because there was quite a few, so I just picked
Oh, there's
the two
tons
that
of
popped
games.
out at me.
That's okay. We'll
Is-
definitely expand.
Is there a difference between early access and green light?
Yes.
Kind of.
I don't know.
Greenlight is like the indie game option. Like, it's like how indie developers get their games on there. And then early access
And
is
then-
just games that are still in development.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
We're
It'll
ready.
blow your mind.
Ooh, I'm good for mind blowing.
Alrighty. All right. So the first game I'm going to talk about is Ascent, the space game. Now this is a PvE sandbox, and PvE stands for, in case nobody knows, is player versus environment, and then it's also an MMO, which is massive multiplayer.
I did not know that.
Really?
I knew MMO. I didn't know PvE.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
I
always
did.
thought
I
PvE
did-
was player versus everyone.
That would suck.
Well, I guess that actually for this it is kind of true because you do combat. I don't know if you do player versus player though. Probably.
That makes sense.
It does make sense though.
But I looked it up. It said environment because I wasn't quite sure. But
Nice.
anyways,
I knew that.
so basically you get to explore space, and there's 270 billion star systems in which you can discover in the game.
Oh, I heard of that game.
It's gonna be awesome. Like,
That's a 270 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I forgot
It's
the
pretty
name, but
much
I know
generation
what game you're
combinations.
talking about.
so
then-
basically, we're never gonna run out of things to explore in that game.
Pretty much. So once you discover a new star system, it actually gets named after you, which is pretty cool. And since it's multiplayer, people actually like say your name, and that'll be that star system.
They'll be like, "That dude discovered this star system."
Oh yeah, and then versus, because I remember when we played, what was that Star Trek game that we played?
Star Trek game.
Yeah, with your brother.
Artemis.
Artemis. Yeah, like I was kind of slightly surprised that you didn't actually like land on a planet, but in this you can, and you can actually like harvest stuff from certain planets. And I was watching a video, and guy landed on a planet that was like the island's basically iron, and then the sea was liquid nitrogen.
Interesting.
That would be very interesting.
Yeah,
Never know unless we play it.
We'll probably play it. It'll happen.
it's
someday.
it's 1998.
That's not too bad.
Right now it's actually on sale, but by the time we post this, it's gonna be not on sale anymore.
That's true.
So I
Good
just
call.
said,
Good call.
yeah. By the time you guys see this, it'll be $20 about. So the game's gonna be in early access for about 5 months. It just came out this February, but I think some people got a hold of it a little bit earlier than that. I think, because I was looking at their website and it looked.
Early access group.
I don't know. I saw posts dating further back than
No,
that.
that
So
happens. I think they did that for Need for Speed too. Not the second one, Need for Speed as well, or as well as Need for Speed.
oh, okay.
One of those.
Your grammar teacher will be proud.
Too bad I'm not in school.
Okay, so some of the things you can do, you can build a colony on certain planets you discover. You can actually, there's like a trading system, and depending on what you're trading, like certain things can be more expensive on certain planets, depending if the planet is like going through like starvation of like food or whatever.
That's cool.
So I thought that was pretty cool. You can, there's asteroid mining. You can actually do farming, and then there's also combat, like I said before. And then the Steam ratings for it. Now, Steam system isn't like a 1 through 5 star rating. Usually, it's either like a thumbs up or a thumbs down when you post a review. It had 29 reviews. 86% of those reviews were positive.
Nice.
So yeah, the only downside for it was I saw that you have to pay like a monthly premium for your account.
Like that.
No.
It was like the max. There was like 3 different ones I think I saw. It was through. I was reading it through Steam reviews, so I don't know if it's accurate, but I'm pretty sure it is. I got kind of confused, but what it seemed like was there 3 different premium accounts. The first one was like $1 a month, and the second one was like $2, and the most was like $3.
That's not
So
awful.
It's not too bad, but at the same time, it's like really.
Yeah.
But I guess for some people, it would be kind of worth it.
That makes good games bad.
Yeah. Well, like even most MMOs nowadays don't even charge a monthly fee because people are refusing to pay them.
Yeah.
Or if they do, it's basically like, hey, you can play this game for free, and if you want all this really cool extra premium stuff, you can either take forever to earn it in the game or pay an extra monthly fee. And
I would earn it.
Me too.
Pride.
The plus side is though, when you do first buy the game, it does give you first 3 months free.
no, so you just have to beat the game in 3 months.
Well, it's a sandbox, so there's really no
You
like
have-
objectives.
You have to explore 270 billion galaxies in 3 months. Challenge accepted.
just take advantage of the trading system.
It
Yeah.
does
Just
have
buy
s-
something really cheap over there and then sell it really expensive over there. What are you
Who
gonna
knows?
say?
I don't know. I don't remember.
All right, let's see what else I have. Yeah, and the reason it's in early access, I guess they're still adding stuff to the game. I'm not quite sure what, but I think just different like ship designs and things like that. All right, and then let's go to the next game. The next game is I Am Bread.
Oh.
Bread.
That game's so weird. It's like Goat
Is that
Simulator.
like the whole like Octodad type thing?
I think
is
it's
it
like
as
a-
weird?
You're bread. You're a slice of bread in the
So
game.
it's as weird as Octodad.
Or
I've
Goat
d- I've
Simulator.
never heard of that.
I've heard
Wait,
of that
oh.
too. It's where you control an Octoman
It's like
with like
It-
all your keys.
I saw
and you
playthroughs of
control
it or
limbs.
let's plays, and it actually looked pretty entertaining.
It does,
Octodad or
actually.
slice of bread.
I am bread.
I am bread. Okay.
No comment.
No, this game is pretty cheap. It's only $9.99 on Steam. Now I'm gonna read off the story intro for what it says on Steam. The beautiful story of one slice of bread's epic and emotional journey as it embarks upon a quest to become toasted. As you delve deeper and deeper into the story of I Am Bread, you notice that things aren't quite as they seem.
All right.
I guess a lot of people like interesting games.
I guess so. I feel like I beat this game all the time. Like when I get up in the morning and decide to have toast for breakfast.
The bird's like, yes, choose me.
Yeah.
Pick me. I feel bad for whichever slice of bread is on the end.
That poor guy.
He never
Always
gets
left.
chosen.
Well, it's actually not pre-sliced bread in the game. There's only like 2 slices, and you're in like the second one.
Oh. What about the other guy?
He's not alive. He didn't survive.
I feel like bread's just not alive in general, but
I don't know. I have a feeling that once you get towards the end of the game, because in the beginning I was watching somebody play it, and it starts with like this doctor talking about this guy basically is going like crazy because he thinks bread is like destroying his house, because he's like, oh, my house is getting robbed into, but there's no forced entry, and it's a psychology guy, or I'm trying to think of what you call it.
psychologist.
Yeah, psychologist, which is
Psychology
kind of what I was saying.
guy.
Anyways, is writing this report on this guy who seems like he's going crazy because he thinks his bread is alive. I have a feeling that the guy is controlling the bread, and you don't find that out till the end of the game.
Spoiler.
Could be interesting. Possible spoiler.
Well, who
That's
knows?
a complete guess.
It
I
was a
was not
guess.
gonna say that, but I was like, that's my theory, so I'll just say it.
Yeah.
We'll find out. What's its rating?
It has 1,541 reviews on Steam as of today. 86% of those ratings are positive, and the overall for it was very positive.
Is that what happened with Goat Simulator? Because that was a stupid game.
Yeah, but
I
there's an
love
actual
that game.
objective. You have to become toast.
There's,
I just
there's
enjoy
objectives in
playing
Goat
it.
Simulator too, isn't there?
Yeah, they've kind of took Goat Simulator and made it more than just Goat Simulator. It's actually like an MMO now. Like you can literally
heck?
run around with hundreds of people as a goat, beating up people as a goat, doing quests as goats. Like, I'm sorry, I own the game.
Yeah, but I saw somebody who was at a party and she was playing on somebody else's phone, and she's saying this is stupid, but played it for like over an hour, and she kept saying that over and over again.
It's super stupid, but it's super addicting too because it's so stupid. Definitely. Any other cool games at all?
Oh, and then this game is made by Baza? Oh, hold on, it's on my phone. Baza Studios, who also created Surgeon Simulator.
Simulator.
Oh,
I see.
interesting. I never played
so
Surgeon
clear.
Simulator.
And then also, there is like a factor of if you like fall on the floor and you like get dirty, you only have
5-second rule.
like a certain amount of time before your toast goes like bad, and then you can't become toast anymore.
Huh.
Interesting.
Very.
And there's different
odd.
rooms. So first you like start off in the kitchen, so then you have to get to the toaster, and as you go out into different rooms, you have to get toasted using different things. Like when you're in the bathroom, you have to find the hairdryer,
You can also stick to anything.
and then you also get graded on depending how delicious
And
and,
you know
like,
this why?
well toasted your
Yes,
toast
I
is when
watched
you're done.
The gameplay.
Interesting.
I'm
Alrighty.
ashamed.
All right, Case, what do you got for us?
Well, I have been keeping my eyes on the Game Developers Conference, which is awesome, and I will have to say that MSI has announced that they're coming out with a new motherboard called the Z97A Gaming 6. It's the world's first motherboard to have USB 3.1.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh. It actually has a Type-C connector, which is kind of like the new iPhone one, where it's actually reversible, so it doesn't matter which way you plug it in, so you don't have that stupid hassle trying to jam it in one way and it doesn't fit, so you gotta flip it. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody's had that stupid problem.
Yep, especially when it's dark in the room and you're
Yeah.
like, ah!
So basically, with 3.1, there's no more hassle of plugging in your USB the wrong way. So there's Never a wrong way. And it is also backwards compatible to 3.0 and 2.0, which is useful for nowadays.
What
Which
about 1.0? Because there are some things that run off of 1.0 that I still use.
that could be, I don't know. I guess I'd have to Google it.
Have to get a 1.0 to 2.0 converter and then plug the 2.0 into the 3.1.
That sounds like a hassle.
It does. I might as well just upgrade.
So, I do have another product that is pretty cool. By the way, I do think that MSI is one of the top gaming brands out there that I would ever use.
I was not expecting that.
Did you just like throw up in your mouth a little bit there?
Maybe just a little bit.
Oh man, that's disgusting.
I
All right.
did not see that coming.
So, another thing that was also mentioned at the Gamers Development Conference, or GDC, is, guess. Has something to do with Steam.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Steam console.
Oh, yeah.
There has been a lot of Steam boxes that have come out, but no, something new. It's called the Steam Link. It's pretty cool. Actually, or what it does is it's a product new from Valve, and it's designed to basically stream your games from one computer to any of the other devices, including the Steam box and Linux and Mac and Windows OSs. So it'll stream from like my gaming computer to my kitchen computer, or if you really want, to my file server. If you have a lot of friends over, maybe. But it'll stream it to that device or the Steam box, like I mentioned before. And let me look up the exact specs. It'll actually stream at the support of 1080p at 60 hertz,
Nice.
which is pretty insane. With that device, you'll be able to stream those games. And according to Steam from the Game Development Conference, it will be $50 for just that little box, which is nice because then you can stream it to your Steam box and whatever else, and you don't have to pay a boatload. Pretty sure you'll only be able to stream like from one system to another. So if Philip and I lived together, he couldn't stream his game to another computer, and I couldn't do it at the same time.
That makes sense. So it's kind of like a Chromecast for Steam.
Essentially, yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Except on the Chromecast, you're using the Chromecast, not your phone. Your phone just controls it.
True.
But it is really cool. And actually, it does have support for the Steam controller.
Nice.
So, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but, I mean, the actual Steam Link is really cool. We'll have to find out.
I'm kind of curious how much use people actually get out of it, though.
Yeah.
Because most people, like, where they game is where they usually want to sit and play.
Yep.
But it's definitely interesting.
I could see going to a TV from a computer, but usually just HDMI cord.
True. Unless, like, you have the computer in one room and maybe you have a bunch of friends over and you want to stream it to the TV in your living room.
Oh, yeah, that way you don't have to disconnect everything.
Right.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I've been there.
Yeah. I think we all have at one point or another.
I think that happens to me almost every time I have somebody over. Right, Travis?
Pretty close, yeah. We usually unplug something and hook it up to the TV. Yeah, definitely.
But now I have 2 Xboxes.
So, Travis, what do you got for us?
Well, I have some information for y'all about our upcoming projects. And when I say some information, I mean just a little bit tidbits and teasers of things that are kind of in the works. So, I mean, today we launched our new project because we started our new show. And a couple of projects, we have 2 or 3 web series in pre-production stage right now. Some of them are in the very early writing stage. Some of them are in the transitioning from writing to just the overall planning, location scouting, stuff like that. We also have some different short films in process that we're also writing. We have we have a couple different like split channels. Not really split channels, but we're gonna have stuff like we have Gate Family Films. Casey's heading up that department.
Yay.
It's gonna be pretty sweet. We have Gate Gaming, which I'll let you guys kind of figure out what that is on your own as it comes. I don't want to give you too much for that. We have
Gate Films.
Gate Films, which I'm kind of heading up. And yeah, like we have so many different projects in the works. Just a matter of time and money and mostly time. A lot of time.
More time.
More time. All the time.
Well, if we had money, then we'd have more time because then we could just all quit our jobs.
This is true.
I love my job though.
Yeah. I don't know if I love my job yet, but I'll find out. But yeah, so we have a lot of cool stuff coming up, and we're going to be posting teasers and giving you guys more information over the next few weeks. You know, not only is PACT for reaching out and, you know, explaining different information that's coming
Sorry.
up and over the news of like games and films and short films and hardware and software, but it's also just so that we can kind of share the news from our studio of what we have going on. And you guys can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/gatestud because studios apparently wasn't allowed. You can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/gatestud. Again, same reason. Instagram is also gatestud.
Because we're studs.
YouTube. Yes, we are studs. YouTube, you can find us. I think it's just youtube.com/gatestudios.
It's actually spelled differently.
Is it?
It's GEIGHT.
Yes, it is. And that's because YouTube is not nice and would not let us use a number in the naming process for some reason. So we didn't. We spelled it out. But you can also find us on YouTube. And I'm sure we'll eventually get onto some of these other cool social network sites. But I think, hopefully, no, we will. It won't take long. That's easy.
Yep.
So I think that's all we have for this week for you guys. We hope you guys enjoy the show. We want to encourage you guys to subscribe, follow, like, tweet, tweet, Facebook, share,
So, yeah, what they said.
and all that fun stuff. And if you guys have questions, comments, or suggestions, definitely hit us up on, again, any of those social networking sites. Or you can email us at G8, the number 8, studioscontact@gmail.com. And we will get back to you probably as quick as we can.
Peace out.
See y'all later, homeboys.
Bye.
All right.